Hey there, this is your market update for Cedar Park, Texas from your favorite Central Texas real estate agent, Cyndi Bell. So going over Cedar Park again, which is one of the areas I cover the most, and I'm using the market viewer, which I've gone through and used in previous videos. Um, if you just look at it like, well, that's not so bad. We're pretty healthy. We have 3.3 months of inventory, solid sellers market. We have 223 listings and we've had 87 sales. It's up, 64% year over year. Active listings are up 24% year over year, and we've had a slight decrease year over year in median sales price. What's wrong with that? To me, if I just looked at that, we are in great territory. And that's what I'm seeing, some frustrations with agents and with sellers, because the buyers just don't come. It's priced right. All my comps, they're priced right. What is going on? So there's still in our market, and this goes for all of Austin, but I'm focusing here just in Cedar Park, there's this disassociation between income and value that the houses that want to be sold for, right? The value that the sellers want to get. So the big picture is we're out of sync still. So I like to show this to my sellers, and this is, if I go back and look, if you look pre-COVID, right, 2011 through 2020, we were in a really good, easy lockstep, year over year, of about $15,000 to $20,000 of appreciation. Just that green bar is the appreciation. Then COVID happened. So you have this bubble of valuation that's not in line with really what the market can sustain. So when I was working with my buyers back in 2020, I'd say, hey, you're putting a lot down, you're putting a lot over the list price to get this property. Are you going to stay here for a while? I mean, like a long time, like 10 plus years, because it's going to feel like for the next couple of years, once we get out of COVID, it's going to feel like the prices, like your house is losing value. And that's what you see in the news. Houses drops are crashing. They're not crashing. They're coming back to what the normal appreciation is trying to hit. And in my opinion, this is what the federal government's trying to do. They're trying to bend down appreciation back to where it should have been, so it's in line with income. So with COVID, that nice appreciation got broke. So with interest rates and everything else, it's still trying to get bent down to where appreciation would have happened if COVID never happened. So if you are a seller and you are anywhere between what we're getting, which is still historically high, like if you sell now, you're still getting more than what you would have got if COVID never happened. Now, if you bought it in 2020 or 2021 or 2022, it's going to feel like a loss because you bought at the top and the market is adjusting to normal inflation. So for the people that bought here in these 2 years, you're going to have to hold for a while. You're going to have to lease it because it's going to take you maybe to 2030 in order to realize the appreciation that if you would have paid what the appreciation rate was, and we couldn't because it was during COVID and there's no houses at that value, and it is what it is. That was the market at that point in time. You're going to have to hold on to that asset to ride it out. If you bought in 2018, 2019, and you sell anywhere near in that price point, you were making gravy. It is gravy, and you would have not had it if COVID didn't happen. So you won't get the high anymore. But if you price it in mind somewhere between where the appreciation should be and where the market's at, and you can get below that, you will find buyers, and you will find that your house moves. So that's why it's really critical to have a listing agent that knows this and can price your property to get in front of buyers, because right now there's just not a lot of people in the Austin metro that can actually afford the houses that we have on the market. Their income just doesn't support it. So you're dealing with relos, you're dealing with people that are moving in and out of town that have a different income that are relocating here. So just the pool of buyers is smaller. So the elbows are out for buyers that can qualify for homes, especially in the Cedar Park area, which our average is, almost 500,000. Once appreciation and income become back in lockstep, we're going to see a much easier market to deal with. So if you want to know more about the market and you are considering selling in 2026, please give me a call and I can help you walk through it to make sure we price your property to sell so you can get on to your next adventure. And I look forward to you guys reviewing my next video come this time next month.